Alright guys, so it is spring break. You know, that is killer. I'm waiting for my friend James to be here. Hey man, what's up? You said that like 100 times.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hey. Today is a little bit different. I am here to introduce a new video series concept. I don't know. Welcome to Storytime. So when I was younger, I filmed everything. Every single time I had a chance to pull out a camera and film, I would film. And there are numerous spring breaks and summers that I decided, hey, I will just record. And one of the times I filmed was the very first time I ever went into an abandoned house. And that is what I would like to share with you guys today. So this was during a spring break, the spring break of 2016. I was 16 years of age at the time, and one of my closest friends, he's still a good friend of mine today, his name's Jonathan, and we decided to go around the neighborhood, ride our bikes a little bit, and we saw an abandoned house. And I've known about this abandoned house. It's been sitting there for years and years and years, but I never really went up to it or like went inside it, you know. I say, why don't we go to the abandoned house? And he's like, what abandoned house? And I'm like, well, there's an abandoned house like just down the street. So we ride our bikes to it and we approach it, and we are just kind of just walking around it and thinking, should we go in it? Should we not go in it?
Pull it. It'll open right up.
Like if you push on the door though, will it open?
Yeah, if you pull the knob and push on the door, it'll open right up.
And one of the very first things that I saw, and I remember it to this day, was a ceiling fan that was sitting underneath the carport. And the ceiling fan, you know, normally fans are just, you know, they have all their fan blades out like this, but they were all drooping down, and it just looked creepy.
Look at that ceiling fan.
Have you been up here?
Yeah, I have. Here's the thing, there's a backyard area right here. Well, not a backyard area, but there's a back. Yeah, let's just check. We can check through the windows.
And we were walking around the house. I forgot my flashlight, and then I just said, there's a flash on my phone, which is what I was recording on. I was recording on my old iPhone. And so we're still debating whether or not to go in or not.
You didn't get the flashlight, did you?
No, this has flash on it. It has a really.
Why is that still going?
It's the wind.
Another thing that I quite vividly remember is the big sign that says condemned on the door, where the county came in and they said they were going to tear it down. Well, that sign has been sitting there forever. It's funny because we were at the door is just completely unlocked, and we're right there, and I freak myself out. I don't know why. I just was like, oh, this is kind of scary, never been in one before, like what if there's a person inside of it? And if you're hoping for like a big reveal that there was a person inside of it, we got chased out, or the cops were called, no, none of that happened. No, but for real, I did freak myself out, and my friend Jonathan, he just said, dude, calm down, just breathe, you're gonna be fine.
Louder than that, you dummy.
No, I'm not gonna do it louder than that.
Why?
Do you want to go in there? Exactly.
What if he comes out with like a machete or something?
Anyways, they can hear us. Hello, is there anyone there?
Yeah, we're looking for our friend. His name's James.
He came here yesterday and he didn't come back out.
Yeah.
The door's open, by the way.
Let's see.
That's the indoor.
Cool
The things that I remember clearly from the inside of the house, it was completely trashed. Like, disgusting. You had to climb over boxes and stuff just to walk into the place. The very first room on the left when we walked in was a bathroom, and the bathroom just had stuff tossed around in it. Looks like they never took anything, and it just was trashed, like somebody's gone through it. And then as you make your way a little bit further on, the kitchen's there, and there's like what would have been like a little breakfast nook and all that, but it was just completely unfinished. The studs were up, there was insulation, but there was no drywall, nothing. So it was all rotted out. And then as we continued on into the living room, I just realized, yeah, some people have been going in here. There was just photo albums everywhere, furniture was kind of misplaced and just tossed everywhere. Like I said, this place, it looked like somebody's gone through it and like looted it. It's crazy. It's like they just left the house. And they never came back for anything. All their belongings were still there. It's just, they left it. Now, at this point, my adrenaline is rushing and I'm not really realizing like the situation that I'm in. But then I kind of got everything together and I realized that I'm looking at a mattress, a pillow, and a blanket.
Yeah. And that's a pillow and a blanket, dude.
I mean, obviously there has to be a homeless person in here.
Wait, you want to go into master?
Yeah.
That's the master.
Yeah, let's go.
Here you go.
Is that the Is this the
Yes, this is the master. It's kind of obvious.
I like how they have the steps in here. That's nice.
Yeah.
There's someone that's currently sleeping in that house. So I'm just trying to completely ignore the fact that there's like a homeless person, druggie, living in the home. Just toss it into the back of my mind. I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's go to the master bedroom. That sounds cool. And Jonathan's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go to the master bedroom. Where's it at?
Like you would put like the bed in the back here. You'd step in.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Sorry about the flash in your face.
Nah, that's cool. I'm used to it.
We walk outside of the master bedroom, and there's some notes on the ground. And I asked
Wanna read it?
Jonathan to read one of the notes.
What?
And then all of a sudden I say, stop. Dude, stuff does not just move by itself. I saw something move out of the corner of my eye. We just kind of paused there. And
I heard the crack.
Yeah.
If someone's here,
There's no one here,
there's not anyone here.
but people have been moving stuff. You can tell.
so we just continued on like any normal sane person, you know, not leaving the house or anything. We're just like, let's just keep on going.
Dude, oh, okay. It's a trash bag. I thought that was a backpack. I was like, nobody just leaves a backpack.
These are nice clothes.
I know.
So at this creepy stuff. There's a stupid fly. Gosh darn it.
Here, you take the camera and go over there. I don't want to go there. If James freaked out, dude, don't do this to me. There's a bathroom over there.
So I started getting a little freaked out once again, and I was like, Jonathan, just take the camera. I don't want to go here. But he doesn't. He just keeps on walking forward. So I follow him.
No bad presents here. So we kind of sweeped every room, so. But you never know, dude. You never know.
If there's anything in here, it'd probably be bugs or animals.
Hope not. I don't know animals are in here.
So yeah, we just continued over there, and there's absolutely nothing there. Nothing to be scared about. So it was like, cool. And so just completely denying the fact that there is a mattress, blanket, and pillow, we come to the conclusion that animals destroyed the place on the inside.
But an animal could have came in here and tore stuff up.
And we left. Simple as that.
Or get out here before someone comes over here.
Yeah, close the door. You do the honors. You can do the honors and close it. I did it last time. All right, we're out. We survived the quote-unquote haunted house. That
not haunted.
It's not haunted.
But yeah, that was one of the just silly experiences I had as young and 16 years old. But yeah, after that, me and Jonathan continued our way, down through the neighborhood, riding our bikes and just having a good time. We stopped at CVS and 7-Eleven, and we got some Slurpees and some candy for the night.
You're buying a new one. Why?
6 too small.
Dude, it's fine. It's fine.
I already put soda.
Not really sure what happened after that. I'm pretty sure he stayed the night. We just pulled an all-nighter and watched Star Wars, played video games, and ate junk food like I did pretty much every single day of spring break in 2016.
I didn't know water had an expiration date.
Oh yeah, it is. But they don't. It doesn't ever expire. That's plastic.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a little bit different than the normal vlog I've been doing for the past couple days, but yeah, this is a little bit of what I want to call story time, where I just talk about some of my favorite memories from the past. So I love you.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrinking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.